Hello and welcome to the Naughty Wives Club. I am your host and founder, Kim Scott. The Naughty Wives Club is a place where wives can be open and honest about the highs and lows of marriage. And the best part is, we turned it into a talk show. You do not want to miss today's first episode called Body Party. That's right, we're talking about body image, marriage, and sex. So stay tuned and join us as we introduce our first guest, Noaveyar. Excited to introduce you all to this guest. She is amazing, and to be honest, we've known each other for a really long time, but we're just getting to know each other in this arena. So you guys, help me welcome our guest, Noaveyar. Noaveyar, I'm so happy you're here. Like I said before, we've known each other for quite a while, but we're learning each other in this arena, so I'm so excited about it. And when I put the call out for submissions for the show and yours came across, I was like, I have to have her here. Yes. Something that I love the most about Noaveyar is how she embodies who she is and just her own sexiness. And the best part about it is that as a Christian woman, she owns it. She's like, I'm not afraid of what people think or what people think is right or wrong. I'm gonna, own my sexy and everything. But I know that it may not have always been that way. So can you tell me and the audience, what were some issues that you may have faced in regards to body image growing up?
Okay, well, as you can see, I'm plus size. I don't know if the camera got all
she
that.
Said.
But just learning how to love myself. People, the traditional look, my husband and I always talk about that. I don't have the traditional look, so being able to appreciate all of myself without trying to be somebody else.
Yes, and that's what I love about you, is that you really walk in a room and own exactly who you are. So as a child, were you always like that? Were you always just like, this is who I am? Or did you suffer from, body? Because I know sometimes growing up, I suffered from body image, feeling like I wasn't thick enough or I was too skinny or anything like that. Was there things that you dealt with even in your childhood when it comes to body image?
Probably middle school is when I struggled the most because I became more aware of, hey, I'm not thin. I can't go into the regular store and just pick up an outfit like some of my friends. But it was during that time that I kind of, had to figure out what was important to me, what I wanted to do as far as embracing myself. So moving through probably about college is when I really felt like, yes.
Because college is when we be like,
exactly.
Take it or leave it.
Put the comma BA on there,
right.
To own my, all of me. So probably college is when I really felt most empowered.
Awesome. So now you feel empowered as a college woman. How was it going into marriage? Does body image play a role in marriage and even in your sex life?
Yes. So I took it upon myself to learn different positions and practices and everything because myself and my husband are both, kind of plump. So we had to make it work so we could make it work.
Come on.
So just researching different things, different resources and being creative and
that's so good, because a lot of times we think like this is just the way it is, so it is what it is. And you said you took the time to do research on what works for you and your husband and your marriage to make it the best. So we're not going to just say, oh, this is who we are, so our sex life has to be like this. It has to be boring. It has to be dull. But you took it upon yourself to say, no, we can have just as great of a sex life as anybody else. And you actually went and found other options and things for you guys to do. So I absolutely love that. Yes. So now that you are, kind of catching your flow, because how long have you been married?
5 years. 5
years? Me too. Well, almost in December. So I'm pretty sure you're starting to catch the groove. You're starting to pretty much, understand what your husband like, what you like, and all that good stuff. But starting off, was there anything you felt like you wanted to change about your body? So, you know, there's things I look at my body like this little mommy pouch that I just cannot get rid of. People are like, oh my God. But, you know, as a wife, there's some things that I'm self-conscious about when it comes to taking my clothes off in front of my husband, because there's some things that weren't there before kids, before marriage, you know, and all this stuff. So there's things on my body even now that I wish that I could change. So is there anything that you may have thought before, like, I wish I could change this, or even now, like, if I could tweak this a little bit, I would? And then if so, what were your husband's thoughts about those things?
My husband is really good about making me feel beautiful in whatever form I'm in. So that helps me really, you know, not be as self-conscious.
Yes.
But I have thought about, like, breast reduction. I've thought about the surgery to make my stomach smaller, whatever the procedure, I don't know, will be best. I thought about those different things, but in the end, I just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
And so I just decided to not go with it because I didn't know how it might impact me, my health, those types of things. So I've just kind of figured out different ways to dress my body up on the outside, even, you know, without clothes on, so that I feel sexy, I feel comfortable, because it translates into our sex life.
So what I love was that you said you have to pretty much find what works for you. So for example, when I'm shopping for lingerie, I may not get your typical two-piece where it's like, you know, the bra and the thong, but I may find a cute lacy piece that completely covers, you know, the front area and my stomach, because that's where I feel the most confident and the most, you know, sexy. And I may find you know, a push-up that'll do a little extra push because, you know, I've had children and I've breastfed, and so my boobs don't do the same thing they used to do before marriage. And so it's about finding things that work for you that can possibly change how you feel, you know, in the process of that.
And I also want to say, don't be afraid to get it wrong, because sometimes you think, oh, okay, I'm gonna get this and it's gonna be bomb, and it falls flat.
Oh my gosh.
You know, there's always another outfit, there's always another day, and you just have to, you know, trial and error.
So good. I'm so glad that you came on the show, because I think that so many women who suffer from body image, not just in marriage, but just in life, can really see you and how you just own your sexy, regardless of what the media says is sexy, regardless of what TV shows us or the Instagram models show us. You're telling women literally to own your own sexy. And a thing that like I said before, that stands out the most to me about you is that you are bold in your statement of, not only am I sexy in the skin that I'm in, but I'm sexy and I'm a Christian woman. And so I'm gonna break the stereotypes of just because I'm a Christian, just because I'm this size, I should act this way or I should look this way. And you're really shattering the ceilings and saying, you know what, I'm going to be this way, I'm going to own who I am, and I don't care what anybody thinks. And so I think that women are gonna see this and begin to own their own sexy because of you. So, so I'm so thankful for you to be on the show. Really. If there was one thing that you can tell a woman out there, and even a young girl, about body image or about, you know, self-esteem in body image, to make her change her perspective of who she is, what would that be?
Just to love yourself the way that you are. It's important for you to see the value in you, for other people to appreciate it too.
So good. So good. You said love yourself, because in order for everybody else to see the value, you have to know basically what that value is. So Noaveyar, I'm so thankful that you were on this show. I cannot wait for all the, you know, the people to see it and all that good stuff. Again, thank you so much for being on the Naughty Wives Show. So Noaveyar dropped some serious gems when it comes to body image in marriage and even sex. And so I'm just like, I feel so, I don't know what I was about to say next. I was like, where am I taking this? Where is this ship going? Okay.
Definitely.
It was just iceberg straight ahead. Okay. That part. Hashtag Titanic. This ship is sinking fast. Okay. What am I saying? Okay. I'm talking about the gyms. I'm talking about now we're tackling body image head on.